Hello and welcome again to Binary News with myself, Amata, here on the 21st of July. This time I have a little bit of news / speculation regarding Doom or Doom 4. Obviously it's not actually called Doom 4, but I'm just calling it Doom 4 so we know we're clear we're talking about the reboot. Anyway, as you may or may not know, the new Doom was actually shown at QuakeCon to audiences last week, but it does look like no one else is going to be able to get a look at it for quite some time, and it's probably not going to be seen in the actual public this year, if you read between the lines of a recent interview with the Bethesda boss Pete Hines. Now, of course, this interview does follow the gameplay demo, which was shown at QuakeCon, but when he was speaking to PC Gamer, Hines said that the demo wasn't and won't be broadcast to the public because it wasn't a formal announcement, and basically that's not going to happen until the dev team is actually ready. And he said, quote, "They're like, look, we don't want a stream to go up for a game that isn't at the point where we could formally show it to the world, and now that thing is getting picked apart and digested and gone through frame by frame and getting nitpicked to death when normally wouldn't be showing this to anybody at all." And he said he didn't want to deal with the repercussions of that. And when Hines spoke on the topic of the demo being released for you to watch, he said, quote, "I don't think there's any way that happens." Then obviously the question remains, why was the demo shown at all if the team wasn't ready? And while Hines said that Bethesda thought that it was a good idea to show this sneak peek at QuakeCon rather than go another year without showing off what id Software is doing. Basically, they know that at QuakeCon they're going to have a pretty large group of their greatest and most loyal fans, the big fans that make the effort to go all the way to QuakeCon. So they would give them a little bit of a treat by showing them what they're up to, but don't feel comfortable with showing it to the whole world. And he continued by saying, quote, "We wanted to show something that gives them the confidence that it's still a viable studio that's doing really cool stuff, that is making a game you want to play and is treating Doom with the care and respect that you want." And Hines said that next year is normally when he thinks that Bethesda will begin to show the game, so it's very unlikely that we'll be seeing it before 2015. So basically, that kind of kicks in the bucket any idea or rumour or speculation or whatever that Doom might be making an appearance at Gamescom. So unless we get a leak, it seems like unfortunately we will not be seeing hide nor hair of the game until E3 2015, which is a bit of a shame, to be honest with you. And whether or not this is a good idea, well, it's tough to say. I definitely think that you shouldn't show it until you're ready, but I don't agree with keeping a game completely hidden and under wraps, because you kind of need to give a fan base something to keep them interested, because, well, there's so many things vying for your attention these days, not even just in gaming. If you're like most people have multiple interests, like you like films, you like anime, you like blah, you like going camping or whatever, you're going to have those things going, hey, I'm still here too, looking for your attention. And, well, unless you're a die-hard fan, you might start to lose interest if, well, the game just stays radio silent for an entire year. So hopefully this isn't the last we hear of it before next year. I can definitely agree that, you need to make that good first impression, especially when it comes to, well, the internet. If you make a mistake, it's there forever. So I can understand that, but I'd still think they need to show something to people who aren't at QuakeCon, basically. But I'd like to hear your thoughts, guys, on this particular topic, and I'll see you next time.